Hi, all. Just want to say hello. Let me see what's going on here, see if I could see the comments. Okay, here we go. How's everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. Just going to stay on for a while, see who comes in the door. Pardon me for chewing gum. Hey, Sarah, you're the first person. How you doing? Is everything okay with you? Yeah, I hear you. Some days better than others. Trust me. I decided to go live tonight just to see who's around. I wish I knew how to invite guests because I would, but I don't know that yet. That's too advanced for me. I'm just trying to learn this thing the best I can. Hey, BK, how's it going, sir? How are you doing? Just love your show. Yeah, I hate to miss it, so I have to listen to it in replay, but I hate to listen to it. Yeah, I'm just learning how to use this thing all over again because before I was like having issues. But I'm also going to add a theme, like a theme music and an ending music to this. As soon as I could like find where I could find copyright free images or videos of the old days, like I'm talking the 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s, and 40s at the very latest. But I'm trying to look for something that's in the public domain so I don't get copyrighted for it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I definitely will hit you up in StreamYard. I definitely will because I think I've got the music already. I just need the public domain thing, and then I need to merge it and put it together on my Mac. And then basically that's it. I want to see how everybody's doing. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? If you can, press one so I know because I don't want to have it. Okay. I am good. Okay. Because I got a new microphone, before. So this is my new thing. Here. Ta-da! So I'm using this thing from now on, so I could just hear, my headpiece. I don't think I could even hear anything. And it's too bad because I would, I like reading what you guys say, but I'd like to hear what you say sometimes too. Oh my gosh. So I was thinking with my channel, I've got another one I'm going to put up. It probably will be up tomorrow because I'm giving myself some guidelines or deadlines on it. The thing is that I'm going to be doing my favorite 5 movie films of all time, and they have them. I have them associated with the 5 videos I would bring with me to a desert island. Of course, the desert island already has, a projector. It already has a Bluetooth. Assuming that it does. Like some people ask you, "Why are the books you bring?" So I think that's what I'm going to do with my favorite things. I put them down. So each week you guys will get one. If I don't drop once, I'll drop twice, seeing how fast I go. I'm just trying to keep up with you guys. You guys are the professionals. I tell you. Yep. So hot and humid here in Florida. Feel like you want to die. It's that kind of heat. It's so hot and so humid. How's California there? The town is hot. Tallahassee is burning hot. Florida stinks. I like the harsh winters here, but I sure as like hell don't like the climate. I don't miss shoveling snow, but I do mind having I wouldn't mind having some snow every now and then. I mean, we had some this past winter, but it only lasted a day, and the next day it was like 75 or something like that. I'm gonna take this stupid piece of gum out of my mouth. Pardon me, folks, while I do that. Let's see if I have something I could wrap it up in here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Hey, Chance, how you doing, sir? How's everything with you? How's your fourth going to be? You busy? I'm sure you are. You probably have a lot of stuff that you would like to do, but I'm sure your job takes up most of its time. I love your collections, by the way. They're so much fun. You guys should go to his channel, the Nostalgic Pod Blast. His channel is great, and same with My Flock is Everywhere. They have a great channel, and BK also has a great channel. They all have super channels, and I really, really like them. And I hate to miss any of them, especially like when they go live. I like being there because then I can actually sit and talk with them. And I hope that I could get like just like a tenth of what you guys get, because you guys have a lot of subscribers, and I need to know how to do that. So I'm learning, learning through process of skinning my knees, but I'm learning. So I know I saw Dave Sunstrom's the other night. I'm thinking about giving him a call again, just to ask him one or two things, because he's been doing this for a little minute. So I don't know. Maybe you could help me. I'm trying to learn how to merge music onto my thing as my theme music, and learning how to, on my StreamYard, and then learning how to put it on mine. That kind of deal. You will grow. I hope the best of my ability. Oh, help me. Thank you. I'm like, duh. Reading it phonetically, like Les Nessman did in WKRP in Cincinnati. He's like, WKRP. When the airplane came by with the call letters, it was too hilarious. That was in the same episode with the turkeys flying, or not flying as they were. So I was just telling everybody that I'm thinking about my favorite movies. And if I had to go to a desert island, which 5 movies would I bring? Not to mention the desert island I'm going to already has a projector. It already has a Bluetooth. I mean, not Bluetooth. It's got a Blu-ray rather, or it's got a regular DVD player, anything to play it on, basically. So that's what I'm working on. And I was telling people that my first one is going to be dropped tomorrow. So I'm going to keep this up regularly, and just going to give 5 titles and then some notable mentions towards the end. And I was also thinking that I'll come up with a new topic after that. Yeah, Bailey on KRP. Jeffrey, yeah, I love them. I love that show because I was in radio. I took radio as my first major in college, and I enjoyed it totally. Radio broadcasting, speech techniques, and all that kind of stuff. And I ran a player that played 2 albums, albums, not this crap called digital media. That's all we had was albums. Where you spin it the other way around, so you could get a few minutes, so you could either, give it an intro or outro, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, people, yeah. James, wow, Brolin, wow, I didn't know that. Very cool, very cool. Jan Smithers, wasn't she on the cover of Life? I thought I saw her on the cover of Life, or on a scooter, or on a motorcycle, or something like that. I mean, like, I didn't even know that was her until somebody had mentioned it on their live. I thought it was really cool. I thought she was great. I like Jan Smithers. She is an awesome lady. So I was asking how you guys are, seeing how everything is on your end, and all that kind of good stuff. Me, like I said, I'm working on stuff about being more regular with this channel. I mean, I have it and I don't want to lose it. And I heard if you don't always do something on Facebook or at least StreamYard or something like that, then they cancel you out. And I'm like, I don't feel like I want to be canceled out. This is my channel, and I don't want to lose it to anybody. So there. Oh my gosh. I was telling everybody it is so blazing hot outside. I can't even tell you. It's not just the heat. I mean, like I could deal if it was dry heat, but it's really that humidity here thing. And that tropical weather. It's like, oh my God. It's like makes me run from one air conditioner to the next. I'm trying to do my best. But at least my room I have a fan or a couple fans, and I do have good central air, so that's fine. I I don't know who James Brolin is actually married to now. That's a good question. If he's married, who knows? So I'm just hanging out today. I thought I'd get together alive, and I think after I drop a couple or at least one or two, then I'll go online and do a live too, so that I can keep up with you guys at least once a week, twice a week, or something like that. Depends on the schedules and all that kind of stuff. And I know not everybody is around. I know you guys have lives, so I appreciate you spending just a little time with me. Barbara Streisand. Oh, really? He married her? Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. Wow. I heard that Barbara Streisand has an apartment or something, and one level of the apartment looks like an old timey shopping center. And she's got she has like her bags in one area, wicker chairs and something in another, and old timey dresses. Yeah, I heard she's a collector, but she made it look like a almost like a 1919, almost like an 1880s mall. So I'm also trying to get some personal stuff done. Got a dentist appointment again. So I have another tooth that's bothering me. And then who knows? I'm trying to do the best I can. And, my husband, he's getting surgery on Monday. So I probably will be at the hospital most of the morning on Monday morning. See how he goes. Because after his process there, after his operation, he'll be in the ICU for like a day or two, and then they'll put him in a regular room after that if he's doing well. So I'm going to be busy. I'm going to have to come back home and walk the dog and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you very much, Chance. I really appreciate him. Wait, sorry. A home wall. Yeah, yeah. But like I say, it's like an old timey shopping center. And she collects various things. I mean, things I can't even think about right off the hook right now. But yeah, yeah. So I heard she's like that, Babs. Although I do admit, okay, I'm one of those Jewish girls who likes her music. Yes, even her Hebrew music that she's done over the years too, and her Jewish music as well. But remember, I like her, but I like a whole bountiful different kinds of music, with some exceptions to rap and with some exceptions to country. I'm more of your rock and roll fan, but then I know a lot about a lot of different music anyways. I've been listening to a lot of classical, I've been listening to a lot of Tommy Dorsey lately, and I really appreciate that stuff. I love swing music. It's fun. The nanny was fart. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to read that. And this stuff, see, I'm still trying to know how to make this, if there is a way of making the chat a little bigger. Like if it was just even broadened out by like 10% more, I could see better. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Snarky, how you doing, lady? Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Son of, wait, fan of, you, are you a fan of Streisand too? That's kind of funny. But yeah, I like pretty much everything. And I really enjoy when I'm watching you, Chance, and your comics. I don't like to look away because when I look at them, it just reminds me of the times where my dad was doing illustrations or something for somebody. I grew up in that world, and he knew a lot of comic, uh, cartoonists, shall I say. My dad was an illustrator for many years. So, and he worked at ad agencies and all this other stuff, and he taught art in addition to working at Playboy and all those places. He did a lot. So I sort of stuck with him as a kid. So I used to go with him to art studios, and we used to go. His one friend had a film studio, and what they would do is they would actually take pictures of food, and you know how things look like. If you put a piece of toast in the a toaster, how you get those like little like brown strips, the perfect brown strips. Well, they didn't really use that. They used paint, and they used like foam and things. That you were showing me all the tricks, so I thought that was really cool. So I enjoyed that. That was a fun thing to do. Yeah, I like watching your comics. I like to see the different art styles. If anything, it's like, and I don't know all of them, but there's a lot of them that I'm learning from you, Chance. I mean, like I say, I listen and I learn from everybody. Like, there's subjects I don't know that somebody may talk of, but I'm not going to just quit on the stream or quit on their post. It's because I want to learn. I don't. Just because I don't know something doesn't mean I can't learn about it. So that's the way I feel. And people could learn something from me. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I know everything that everybody else knows already, but I'm trying my best. you know so yeah, it's like you show me those books, and it's like, oh my god, he's got a wealth of books in that place. Holy Toledo, is your whole place like that? and then when we're in live chats with each other, and I love how you could go, like, they talk about some insignificant movie, and all of a sudden you'll come back with the actual movie or a book on it or something to do, like a poster. I'm like, how does Chance know where all this stuff is? I mean, you must have it libraried or coned by zone or something, because I'm totally envious of that. You are so, I don't know. I want to say so clean, but darn, you're also so well organized. I wish I could get there. But yeah, they're fun. I could watch those for hours. And sometimes, even if I can't stay up all the time, because usually I fall asleep about 9, I have a really weird body. It just tells me to go to sleep around 9. I don't know why. It's maybe because I'm getting older or whatever it is. But yeah, I really enjoy that because I'll watch it in replay and all that. And yeah, I watched the Space Giants in replay too. I enjoy that show. It's cute. I mean, I love how Goldar looks like David Bowie, and whatchamacallit looks like Gene Simmons. I think that is hilarious because I think he looks like David Bowie from David Bowie and Stardust, and you know in his heyday, when he had long hair like that. Oh my God. Ziggy Stardust. That's it. Yeah, he looked really good. Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, the other guy reminds me of. So I can't help but get my mind off of that. So every time I think of I think of Gene Simmons or 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 David Bowie kicking each other's butts. I think it's too funny. Too funny. I can't help it. It's just hilarious. But those things are great. I don't know. I mean, like, because I don't think I remember seeing those as a kid. Not in Chicago. Mm-mm. I know Atlanta, you guys had a lot of stuff going on for you that Chicago did not. I think at one time you guys were the third largest, or no, fourth largest city in America. But I think that's been taken over by, I think, Dallas or something like that in Texas. But yeah, I know that there was a lot of media in Atlanta, And I know there's a lot of media in Chicago as well. Chicago, we had a lot of different channels. I mean, I grew up and I probably had like about, I'm going to say 20 channels available in the early 70s. Well, we had the first Hispanic channels. We had a channel that showed nothing but boxing and roller derby. Then we had one that played the reruns, like, I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, Brady Bunch, Family Affair, and a whole list of other shows. Also Hogan's Heroes and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, seven. See, yep. Yeah, because I remember for a time Chicago was number one, but that was like in the mid to late 80s. In the mid to late 80s. But yeah, you guys have a large market out there. And actually, I mean, like I wouldn't mind going up there, to see the town, because when I went up there, I was actually on sort of a work retreat, and we didn't do any touristy things. We didn't go around the town or didn't see the city, and I went to see the city so bad. Yeah. See, New York and Los Angeles, and I know Los Angeles. Oh my God, they have so much. I mean, like I was out in Los Angeles a bunch of times, listening to their stations, and God, dog, they have a lot. I mean, like the overkill. I think they have like about 4 or 5 different NPR stations when most people have one, maybe two. Oh my God, it's crazy. And they got a lot of money there too, but they hold on to it real tight. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I really look forward to listening to a lot of that stuff. And what I like about it now is, I've got this Norton, and I love Norton. Norton is a good VPN. Like I could hear stuff from around the world. Like I actually got to see a TV show that I liked in us. It's a Australian based show. I love a lot of Australian TV for some reason. It was an Australian based show, but I was able to watch it here in the States because I had that Norton, and that was great. I mean, I would suggest if you guys don't have Norton, get the basic plan. It is so damn cheap, and you'll enjoy it because then you could experiment with other, other countries that speak English. I really wish, how like sometimes, yeah, let me see. Yeah, Pantomime, yeah, that's good too. But yeah, hey Norton, yeah, hey Norton, like, hey Ralphie boy, I could do that pretty well. I'm sorry, but I really love that show, and I've got all the shows right here in my little collection here for the honeymooners, just like Chance does. Chance has that set too. I enjoy it. So, yeah, I know how to do them real good. Like I said, we had channels to show those shows. We had the original Son of Svengoolie, and then he came out with Svengoolie, who you know now, who's on MeTV. But I remember him coming to the station back in the mid-70s. It was awesome. And we had a show called Creature Feature, and those are mostly like the Mothra versus Godzilla things were on that channel, and they were on I think they were on Saturday mornings, and Son of Svengoolie was like I think on Friday nights. And then the next day I used to watch this other show when I was a kid called Giggle Snort Hotel. I don't know if it was, it was filmed in Chicago, but I don't know if it was syndicated or anything, but I enjoyed that show. It was funny. Hey Emily, how's it going, sweetheart? No, you ain't late. Don't worry about it. I only go on for like about an hour anyways. So you're just in time, girlfriend. Just in time. I was just asking how people were and telling them a little bit about what I'm doing. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Nibbles, aka Jojo? How's everything with you? You still studying your work? I know it could be a bear. Ooh. And medical coding ain't no joke. Yeah. So I was just saying that I was going to do like my five favorite movies that if I could take them to a desert island and see those movies for the rest of my life, that's what I would do. And of course, the desert island, you got, caption this, has recorders, players, VCRs, DVD players, Blue Stream, you name it. They have it on the island. They just don't have any people. Oh, they have electricity too, and internet service. So I'm going to start doing my little five favorite things with some notable mentions towards the end. So that's what I'm going to do. And which your school is going all right? Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I heard you can make a really good, decent salary from doing that. Medical coding is in high demand. At least I know it is here in Florida. They can't get enough of that down here. That and people in IT and a lot of these gamers who work in these IT as consultants, like here in Florida, they're all gamers. Every last one of them. I used to talk with them a lot when they would come in and fix the computers at my old job and things. They were cool people, man. I liked them a lot. Yep. And I'm missing Scott. I don't know if he was live or not this past week, but I love Scott. And to let you guys know who Scott is a pop culturist, and he also goes to like graveyards and he talks about crime and true life things and facts. And he's just an all around kind of guy. His show is named Scott on Tape. You guys should look for it. It's a great channel. He's got great stuff on it. I mean, it's just so enjoyable. I mean, like he'll have stuff about like, things like interesting about like Aretha Franklin, and then he'll have stuff like about oh gosh, I'm getting lost here. Eminem, and then he'll have stuff about Kurt Cobain. And he knows all about Hollywood history, I think even more than I do. And his station is just great. I mean, I just envy it. Yeah, I like the graveyards. I like that one too. There's also a guy. There's another guy who does graveyard tours. His name is Steve, and he actually did something with Scott. They did a twofer once together, and Scott is known as the graveyard guy, and his stuff is awesome too because he goes all over he's gone to every president's graveyard. I think with the exception of maybe one or two, but he went to every one of those. He tells you all about the history and all that. And then he goes to also famous people's graves. I love hearing about past history and things because, I'm kind of hung up on that a little bit, but I also like to learn. Even if they're people I don't know, like I learned a lot. There's this other guy, his name is Jordan. He's got a lot of people. So, but the thing is, he's kind of like that too, in a way. And he did one on Oscar Wilde. I never knew that much about, I knew who Oscar Wilde was, but never knew who he was, It's kind of fun when you can learn something new. Yep, damn straight. It's like I listen to anything that they come up with. Oh, wow. Oh, the ghost that's on. Oh, really? That is so cool. I would go. And I'm one of those idiots. I'd want to stay at the, I tell everybody still, I still want to spend the night in a creepy Cecil motel. I'll bring my own sleeping bag, my own, bug spray or whatever I have to do. I won't eat for a day, so I don't need to use the toilet. I just want to say that I spent the night in one of the creepiest places ever because I'm not scared of that. To me, it's all voodoo hoodoo. I'm not that superstitious. Or as Michael Scott used to say, I'm not that stitious. Yeah. So that's what I want to do. I think it's kind of fun. So, the Bates Motel. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Unfortunately, that was on the Universal plot. I don't know if they still have it out there in California, but that's the one I saw is out in California. I've never been to the Universal Studios here in Florida, but I've been to California so many times. I could shake a stick. I love California. I feel a little sadness for them too, but that's another topic not to be discussed tonight because it brings me down, man. but I enjoy it. And like I said, all this stuff that I like is pretty vintage stuff. I mean, some of it's really old and some of it's kind of quasi old, like some films are done like about 70 years ago that I like. I mean, like, I don't know what you guys like. You could tell me in the comments what you like, or you could tell me, in the replay afterwards. That'd be fun to do. And that'd be fun to do yours, like if you say, hey, Tracy, I liked, the movie MASH. Fine. I'll do something on the movie MASH. But I want to get my first 5 out first. Oh my gosh. Snarky. How we love you. She's such a great lady. And she was, there was one time that she showed her garden and it was gorgeous. I mean, like things really grew in her yard. I can't grow a seed for worth a dang. I really can't. So I'm a little envious. And her backyard looked like an English garden. So yeah, I had a good time with that one. Yeah, all these people, like I was telling you, my flock is also she's also a creator. She knows all about great stuff. She does really great music. One of her new songs is kind of my favorite new song as well. And then you know, um, Nostalgic Pod Blast here. He does a lot of nostalgic things, plus his comic collection is simply unbelievable. I mean, I sit there and my mouth is like this. My husband could tell you, I'm like, because I cannot believe all the really cool stuff you have. Also, I have a friend. His name's Danny Staten. He's not on this, but you guys should check him out. He's got a lot of comic books too. That guy is a collector as well. He's got a lot of really interesting things he's shown us too. Yeah, yeah. I love watching your podcast though, Chance. I tried never to miss them because they're so much fun. Like I was telling them earlier, it's just so much fun to learn something new. Like, when Scott would have up some rapper or two I didn't know, I'd still watch it because I wanted to know something about this person. So even if I have a brief bio on the person, it's better than nothing. So yeah, it's all good and it's fun. So that's what it's all about. Dan, oh yeah, he is epic. Danny is so funny. He's got the dry sense of humor. I know. I love it. He is hilarious. He had me in tears one day. I was just laughing so hard I couldn't stop crying. Oh my God. He's so funny. I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate going on a couple other people I go on and as a panel. One is BBB on Saturday nights, and the other one is Sarah and Snarky's channel. When they do a show, I like being there as well. It's fun. They do a fun show, and so does BBB. I love them all. I can't help it. I just like seeing them. It makes me feel like, hey, they're okay. and they're still kicking it. That's what I want to know, because I've had too much craziness. It's like my 45th school anniversary is this summer, or actually into early fall, and it's like I wish I could afford to attend, but I don't think I will have enough money to go there, and I really don't want to go to my anniversary or whatever it is, reunion party, then anyways, because all my friends are mostly either not there or they're no longer here. And that's what I'm getting at. Life is too short and you have to just sort of move along. So yeah, that's great. Phone. Yeah, I've been using our internet. Like I said, though, I think this microphone is really good. It's not the top notch ones, and I don't need anything expensive. Just something that I could talk with, because I don't sing. I don't play an instrument. I sing to myself in the shower. I sing myself in the car. I'll do stupid stuff like that, but I will not sing. Glass shatters, dogs howl, the usual suspects. Yeah, see, like that's the difference. Yeah, I like using this. Have you? His radio show. Yeah, BK on the air. He kicks butt. His show is like 2 hours sometimes, I think. I mean, he's also on the radio too. You could find him there. I just wish I had his call letters. If he's still here, if you're still here, put up your website. I encourage people to put up their websites or your YouTube channels so that people could see them. Because unfortunately, I don't have a wrench yet, but I need to get on that too because almost everybody knows getting a wrench. But long story short is, yeah, that way you could, go to that channel right away and you could post it here on my site. And I like sharing stuff because people let me share things. I don't like to go on too many sites where, like where somebody's doing something. Like my friend Scott, I would never impose on him because he came all this way to Florida from Canada just to see me. I mean, I know he had other stuff to do, but even taking a couple hours for me, I'm not going to, I don't mince words. And like on Dave Sumstrom, him and I are friends too. And I'm not going to, do that on his channel either. Only to people who say that I can, I will. Like Thrash, he doesn't mind because he encourages it, He's fine. He's a great guy. Also, he's got great dad jokes. Although I know Sarah and Snarky did one where he's battling another guy for dad jokes. And I swear to God, I was on the floor. They were so bad. They were delicious. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Green tea's great. Yeah, I want to learn how to do the panel thing too, or invite guests and all that. And I don't know how to do that yet. And like I was saying, I've got a theme song now. I just need to add it, but I want to play it amongst like pictures from like the 30s, maybe 40s, on my computer screen, going along like a slideshow when the music's playing. And I wonder how to do that because, like I said, I'm learning and I've got just regular StreamYard. I don't have that fancy one, because this one's just good enough. I'm not going to be spending thousands of dollars, at least not yet. On it. So, anybody doing anything fun this weekend for the 4th? Anybody going anywhere, seeing anything, or staying home? I think me and the hubby are just staying home. We call it amateur night around here because these people light off firecrackers and it really bothers my little chihuahua. She gets all shaky and nervous, so she don't like that. So yeah, we stay in. We're too old anyways, and to wait for fireworks when it's like 80 plus humidity, even 90 plus humidity, I'm not going. So yeah, that's what we do around here. And so that's what I'm going to do with my channels. I'm going to try to be a little bit more upbeat on it. I've let it lag for a while, but I've been going through a lot of personal issues, like I say, and they're all very factual. Unfortunately, I wish I could give my worries to a kick bag so I could kick it down the street. Oh, that was funny. Daddy, dad joke of top going to be, yeah. Oh, there's another one. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait, Sarah. I can't wait to see that. I look forward to that. Those two are hilarious. But the other guy, I don't remember his name. Was it Chris or something? I can't remember. Anyhow, he had some great jokes. His were a little bit more on the cutting side, which I appreciate. They're a little bit more raunchy, but not very much so. But I'm sure he knows all the bad ones too that you can't say on YouTube because YouTube won't let you say them, especially without taking down your channel. And or mentioning, like, you can mention music and you can mention things, but just gosh darn, don't even try to sing any musical tones of them. Don't sing the song, even if you have a great voice and you know the song. Don't sing it unless it's copyright free. And I'm talking like stuff from the 20s and going lower, because the stuff I was looking at in the Library of Congress, they said that if anything, any movie was done pre-1920, I think. And if you know this, Chance, help me out with this. But they say that anything done in the 20s is pretty much in the public domain already, but I'm not sure. But that's what I'd like to do, is get public domain photos as my slideshow. And I've already got the music. My friend Chrissy and I helped me out with that. So I got that done. Do you want your husband to go to the movies? Well, I don't know. He doesn't seem to like too much that's out there. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to see the new Superman and the new Supergirl, even though I heard that like some of the stuff was just C or AP. I still want to see it and judge it on my own volition. I mean, it's like Siskel and Ebert. This is one thing I didn't like about those two. They're both well, okay. What I liked about them is they both worked for Chicago newspapers. But what I didn't like them is they would pan movies that I personally liked and I thought they were good. Although, my taste may be different than yours, whatever. And that's cool. That's okay. That's what makes the world go round. But it's like both of them would fight and fight and fight. I'm like, you guys could like oranges and apples in different times in different places. You could choose to disagree and still be friends, you know? I mean, those two were just rambunctious, and I heard they had some colossal fights behind the scenes of that show. So, yeah, but my husband did go to the movies when we used to see, like, good ones that came out. I think the last good one we saw was not the I saw the King's Speech, but my husband and I were watching one about just recently, but not that recently, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And this one was about Winston Churchill, and it was great. It was great. Also, that one about Stephen Hawking, that was pretty good too. I know they take and Bohemian Rhapsody. I know that in films they take advantage. They change, some of the scenarios around, and they do it to hype themselves up. And I know it's for dramatic thing, but for the most part, I thought they were pretty good. Although like in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, things weren't like linear, things were jumping around and, so it wasn't exactly the way, how it was supposed, how it was written, but that's Hollywood. A little bit weird. The season and a half that oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. Beverly Hillbillies are in public domain. 9th season. Oh wow. I did not know that. Oh yeah, Emily, it was a great movie, wasn't it? I loved Freddie Mercury. I loved him to death. Really, he was great. He was one of the best. And he had such a vocal range that I swear to God, to this day, I cannot even hear. I mean, like, I don't. I hear his voice, but I don't hear anybody else singing like that today. That's what I'm trying to get at. His music touched me. When things touch you, you start to cry a little bit, or you well up and you get like a little tear thought coming to your brain and all that. So that's what I like. Music that makes you think. And I like a lot of original artists versus the remakes. Although you got to admit, Devo did a really funny version of Satisfaction. My mom hated it, but my mom loved the Rolling Stones, but she hated the Devo version. And just to annoy her, I would play it loud in my room when I was a teenager, just to annoy her. She's like, "Get that crap off the damn radio." But my mom don't get my mom wrong. She was the one who introduced me to a lot of rock and roll and folk music and all sorts of stuff. She loved music. My mom was a hippie radical kind of lady. She did a lot of fun stuff. We did fun stuff together. Oh my God. So funny. Yeah, it was not entirely factual, but yeah, Flash Gordon, I didn't even see, not even the cover. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Gosh, Chance, I did not know. That's interesting to know. But yeah, they take liberties in all these. I mean, it's like I also like what I like is I'm not that much on gore, but what I like is suspense and thriller, and like I like movies like Psycho and like Flowers in the Attic. And I thought the one on Lifetime was a little bit more towards the book than the previous one done back in the 80s, like in 87, I believe. So I enjoyed the one that was on Lifetime a lot more because it was kind of close to the book. But yeah, those thrillers are something else. They have your mind thinking. When you leave the theater, you're still thinking about it. Yeah, yeah, it was. It was omitted tar. Wow, did not know that. Jeez. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But it would have been so cool if they had that. I mean, pay respect to a person who's not around anymore. Just give the guy kudos. Play his song. That's just the way I see it. What a great. Wait, Bohemian, would you say that was better? I'm going to have to check that out. Hey, thank you. 90 subscribers. I want to take time out to thank people for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys. Every single one of you that's here tonight. I can't tell you how good I feel to have you guys, trying to back me and stuff, and you're enjoying being on with me. It means so much to me because I'm the little guy out of everybody online. The little one, low man on totem pole. But yeah, I really appreciate that because that makes me very happy. I always tell people on my things now to like and subscribe, comment, yada yada, do all the regular things that most people do on their channels. So yeah, I'm going to ask that of you guys too, until I could get like I said, until my channel grows. So maybe about like over 100 or something. That's when I start like learning how to put branches out. And start off with maybe one and then two, depending on how many people I get. Because like my friend Scott, he's got like 300 subscribers, okay, and or sometimes he's got well over 300. Why am I saying 300? He's got 300 viewers of his watching his lives. So he's got like 3 or 4 different people doing his mods for him, and with that many people, you need to have about 4 mods because one doesn't see it, the other one will. And especially if it's some troll trying to do their troll business with me. And right now, I won't put up with that. Yep, Tracy, I hear ya. Yeah, past the. Did I pass the 1 hour logo? Okay, I did not realize that. Okay, guys. Well, again, I'm just going to say another shout out for thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys very much. And my new mantra is stay healthy, stay happy, and toodles.